You guys get paid?
No, I don't. I earned 12 cents out of like a video, like 6K.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 12. Oh wait, no,
Hey,
26.
that's more than me.
26 cents. My bad.
That's more than me. But I get more views.
Fuck you.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Wood Division podcast. I'm still, as you can see, I'm still a little bit sick. Actually, I'm not sick. Every time I get sick, I just cough for like the next month. So, hooray! Anyway, another glorious episode in the midst of the best event that has ever released in the history of all events, all games. And to talk about the best event of all events that has ever been released in all games, we have Chibiin, Spotlights, Dumps, and Nikki.
What's up? Episode Unlucky 13.
And
Oh,
that
is it? I don't even.
concludes my intro.
13. Good intro.
Good job. I didn't. Like,
Is that the first time he's done the intro?
I think yes.
No, I did it before.
Oh, I did it
think the
once.
first one-
I think out of 13.
I think the first
Wait.
one actually.
No, I think the first one may have been Declan actually.
I can't remember anymore.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a whole 13 episodes.
Oh. Declan,
That's 26 hours of
remember
time.
when I sent you a message on Discord like 2 hours ago, being like, "Oh shit, I need to prepare the podcast."
Yes.
I didn't prepare shit. So the only thing that I know that came out are like, what do you guys think about the Monster Tamer skin? Because I don't remember anything else that happened.
To be fair, the Monster Tamer skins were a really awesome surprise.
Yes.
Like a really
How is that
cool
a surprise? They was literally in the poll.
No,
No, what's
because
it did-
originally
Oh, yeah.
they were like, oh, there's gonna be Ezreal and there's gonna be Jenna, and everyone was like, I don't want another Ezreal skin.
It's so far away from the concept art, though.
Yeah.
Like the original.
And
concept.
I think it's way better. I think it's way better than even the concept art, because the concept art was essentially StarGuardians if they were not StarGuardians. It's like another hero with a familiar. Oh, where have we seen that before? You know. So they
I
actually
just-
took the concept and I think they made it better, legitimately.
No.
But I
do you mean,
love
no?
them. I think it's great.
I think
Yeah,
they're
I do
awesome.
like them more. I am just a bit unsure on Lulu.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of
Why
the
Lulu?
jacket.
Oh, the jacket. Why?
Yeah, it's
Lulu
just,
is ugly,
I
dude.
don't know.
She's nothing like the
No.
splash art.
Oh,
Okay, but that's
in-game. I actually haven't seen
Lulu's
that.
model.
Yeah, I have
stuff.
not seen the model.
Dude, oh wait, oh you haven't seen my Twitter? I posted a meme about that.
Wait, let me actually see this.
Wait, shit. I need to find
Oh
it.
yeah. Okay, hold on. First of all, why is she wielding a freaking zapping staff?
I posted it in the channel.
Is she torturing?
No, they're electric type Pokemon. That
Oh
trucks
yeah,
them up.
yeah.
Oh, she's
Oh, what's the
charged.
Pokemon
Sure,
called?
that's what they are. Billy.
Yeah, but yeah,
No,
you
it's
ever
not
seen
Pikachu.
Pikachu? He gets charged up by electricity all the time.
Does Ash like stab him with like a freaking laser?
No, he just throws him, makes him. He just throws him in there. It's like, okay,
Ash is
go
from
fight
the
God,
UK.
Pikachu. You got this.
Are you sure he doesn't tase him before the fight?
Maybe. I didn't check.
That is horrible. Oh my god.
Because they
Yeah.
could have made her like the cruel tamer.
Oh, I don't think it would be nice from... I mean, I don't think Riot would take the risk of making some cruel Monster Tamer skin.
Yeah, not like Monster Tamer Vigar.
He's not that cruel visually.
Okay, he's not that cruel.
Yeah,
but-
no.
Oh,
He's
did you-
cool though.
Okay, have you guys seen the recall for that skin?
No.
I haven't.
Okay, so
Of
his little
course.
guy, because he's the evil one, like the evil monster tamer, right? And he pulls out a little bomb, and so the little monster guy goes to inspect the bomb, and it blows up, and they go flying away.
my
It's
God.
I
Team
just saw
it's Team Rocket. They're blasting
That's
off
cool.
again.
Oh, wait, that's
That's cool. I was
actually
about
wanna
to
see
say
this.
the mask, the almost like a skull mask. That reminds me of like one of the ghost Pokemon from like the season 3 or whatever.
How about Duskull?
I don't know the names, but one of the ghost
Oh.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
This
Yeah, that's
guy.
cool. Yeah.
It definitely reminds me of that. I think it's definitely themed after. I mean, obviously, this is a Pokemon themed one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
that
fuck is
Pokemon, whatever
that?
that is. Yes, yes,
That's
that's exactly the one.
Right, didn't get the memo. You don't fuck with Nintendo.
What do you
Do you think-
mean? What do you mean? Lulu is not Joy, Killjoy.
Yes, they took Killjoy in a,
Yeah.
in a,
What do
in
you
a
mean, Lulu got the drip?
hydraulic press and just.
She even still has the oversized jacket of like a human Killjoy.
Dude.
All you gotta do, Chibiin,
Stole it.
we need to do a mod. We need to change the little Lulu fairy into Killjoy's turret instead.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is
Boom.
doable. Yes, that should be doable.
I think
Oh, but
I
man, the
really
model
like
is
the
so
monster
ugly.
tamers, but
Like her
Yeah,
eyes
but
are
that's
like
like-
just
that's-
empty.
I
that's
think
the
I think
model's fault, though.
I think Gogmo is carrying this so freaking
Oh,
heavily.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
100%.
just gonna say that looks like
Because the Gogmo, the
sick.
spell effects are insane.
It
Yeah.
looks so good.
They renamed it to ZapMaw, I think, because he's
Yeah.
not.
No,
he's
that's
not
way
a monster
better, way
tamer,
better.
He is the monster.
I don't.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who find it like kind of lame that it's the third time that they name it like that?
I don't know.
No,
It's like
no, it's fine.
Pogma,
I get what you
Blimo.
as a
mean.
as a Kog'Maw enthusiast, I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
My problem is more. This is like, I don't know how many times they've went and named something like the skin line name and then the champion name, and everyone's just went, Riot, what are you doing? That doesn't fit. And Riot goes, oh, okay, we'll rename it.
Yeah, because
they-
it was
they always seem to
suggested
do
again on
this.
Reddit, and because it was suggested on Reddit, they took the suggestion of the name yet again.
I like it. I think the choices are like, I think are going to be hindered because all three of them, their models are so old that the idea can't
But
translate
Cog is
as
the
well.
only one that doesn't show that he's old.
Yeah,
and for
but he's
Cogmore,
supposed
we
to
got
look
the
kinda
LPP
janky.
chroma.
If
Fuck
only we'll
you.
get it. No, I mean, we're not even
Is it-
sure
is
at
it
this
coming?
point.
I swear to
It's-
God, if one of you guys don't hit me up with that, I'm gonna find you, each and every one of you.
Hey, it's
I
gonna be
need it.
$50, my dude.
You know what? Fine. You know, I'll pay that. I think it was. People are pissed off about it because in the original concept art was Janna and Ezreal, right?
Yes.
But I'm like, they both just got skins this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Ezreal got a legendary, and Janna, sure, Janna has Zephyr, so like that kind of makes sense that she'd have like the little companion. So Janna's cool. Okay, Ezreal is just so
Give it to
forced.
Annie. Give it to dude.
It-
Annie and all those
I was about
champions
to
that have a
say, I was
pet.
about to say, Annie would be freaking cool.
Kled
Yes.
seems
Kled
obvious.
would be
Okay, Kled would be
Kled
true.
deserves a skin. Yes, I agree.
It's weird that there's only 3 of them. Like that
Yeah, what was
seems so bizarre.
What was the idea
It's a
behind
filler.
I
Veigar then?
almost
fill a line.
feel so. First of all, it's cool to see that it is Pokemon themed because when it came to the poll, the Monster Tamers only won in the East, and
They
I
didn't
think
win
by
anywhere.
quite a
No,
lot.
no, no,
No,
no,
they
no,
didn't
no.
win
No,
anywhere.
no, they
They
didn't win. No,
No.
no.
They were last place everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere they
Wait,
were last
really?
place.
I thought they
Yeah.
were. No,
Yeah,
no, it was
no.
it was Debonair.
It was
wasn't it?
Debonair.
Yeah,
Debonair
Debonair
won
won
China.
the East. Yeah,
Well,
that's
never
why
mind.
they got a legendary skin and doubled the content, and also an event for them.
Yeah.
And emotes and icons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crime City Nightmare didn't even get the same color palette.
But then Debonair was just an extension of Crime City Nightmare. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
right. Yeah, it was like, hey, here's the real part of Crime City Nightmare, guys. It's-
Oh, we heard you didn't like Crime City Nightmare, so here's Crime City Nightmare 2.0.
Yeah, it's just-
Not Debonair 2.0.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
think
happy
it
they
was-
changed it up a lot.
I think it's kind of lame that the 3 skins. It's like, why do you? I'm still upset. I think we talked about this when the poll was revealed and the whole plan was revealed as well. But like, I still feel that it's super lame to make a poll of like, hey guys, just choose what skin is gonna come out, and it's like all 3 of them are gonna come out regardless.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
It's
that
just
they-
like
it
the
do- it doesn't
order.
really
So it's
matter.
like, was the Kog'Maw skin and all that shit like done also when the poll was made, or like was it done super late, which is why it's not the
No.
same champion?
Actually, wait, you
Yeah,
know what?
it-
That's not a
If
bad
Pog was
thing.
done.
It's not a bad thing because it happens to the skins. It's a bad thing because that same logic doesn't apply to the VGU poll.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They only do it where the money is. Like, you know?
One takes
So-
longer than the other, but Yeah, it's like
Oh, boo-hoo.
if Cog was done, they would have shown his concept. But I think it's more they get a feeling of what people really like, so that they can make a big event around it, and then release like the others as just like filler. You know.
Wait, speaking of money and like doing it for the money and all that shit, I recently saw that Kaisa, for like her StarGuardian, like I knew she had a pretty face, like super detailed. I checked it was when I streamed 2 days ago. I checked the model and I was like, shit, there's no face in there. But like there's a texture for the face. The texture is 512 by 512. And guess what? So like the entire texture for like her fucking face, the cheeks, the eyebrows and everything is the same size as an entire texture for Kled, like any fucking champion.
Wasn't it 1K by 1K when it first hit the PBE?
I have no clue.
I did a tweet on it. I did a tweet on the face.
I have no fucking clue, but I just saw that and I was like, how? I mean, I appreciate having a champion that looks good, don't get me wrong, but how dare you make a face that is the same size of texture and details as fucking Mordekaiser or something like that.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
but no,
her
they
face
can
is
actually...
512, and so is Familiar.
Yeah.
But theoretically, doesn't that mean that they can like raise the budget for the textures?
They can. They have the HD textures anyway, because they make them HD in the first place.
Counter argument to them raising the quality of the skins, they literally removed the colored spell effects.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, it's not in the scope of chroma.
No, it was for Akali, I think, wasn't it? That they removed the color.
Yeah.
They're like, oh well, it doesn't meet the same quality. Bro, Elderwood Ornn has unique colors for all of his chromas. Like, what do you mean?
It's because like chromas they reskin the 3D models normally and never the particle effect.
Yeah.
But thing is, this like they're like, oh, this was a test, and somehow they accidentally patched it to PB. And if I remember correctly, they did it as well with Snowmoon Kane. Initially, all of his like particle effects got recolored as well, but then they reverted it and removed it.
That just feels so scummy. Like, if it can't happen for every skin, you know, like fine, it doesn't have to be a mandatory thing. But if the developers who are working on the skin have a passion and want to do it out of the goodness of their heart, and because they want to and they have the time, let them fucking do it. That just increases the quality of the skins. You lose nothing.
You run into the problem of the player base will just be like, well, this isn't the same as this skin.
They do that anyway.
Yeah, but it gets worse. It's that annoying thing of like, it would be nice just like if Riot could do it and just leave it, but you know people are going to complain and be like, why did this legendary skin get special chromas and this one didn't? Where's the point in mythic skins?
Consistency is key.
Well, I agree with that last part. I don't see the point in that at all. That is ludicrous. Yes, 40 mythic essence. How many Twitch primes was that? That's like what, 20 or something? 20 Twitch primes? Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, like over a year.
No, 20. Wait, is it 20?
Isn't it? Because it's 40 mythic essence. You get 5. Am I doing my math wrong?
8. It's 8.
Yeah.
It's almost a year.
40 divided by 5 is 8.
Guess what? I haven't done math in 6 years.
Wow.
That's my excuse. Regardless, like that's a long time. That's still almost a year to just get a single chroma. Like that is ludicrous.
2/3 of a year.
Yeah. It's doesn't make any sense. It's not even worth it. Like you change the color of the particle effects. I don't know the logistics of how long it takes to do that, but that does not feel worth it regardless.
I mean, from my point of view with Unreal Engine, if it's just a color shift, a lot of things can be like color swapped. Shouldn't be too hard, but it depends on how they do their particle system. And I think their particle system is quite particular. I think I could shoot a message to Chibiin, because he worked a lot on VFX in the recent skins and probably the StarGuardian ones, like Kaisa. Could probably ask him, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still like a bunch of work. that you don't put
Yeah.
into other things, like other new skin.
Ish.
So, yeah.
So it's not too hard to color shift some stuff. Some particles are hard colored, so they have to essentially like redraw them or like draw
Yeah.
over them.
Oh yeah, because
the
they
new
use
color.
like the texture itself and not
Yeah.
texture multiplied by a color thing,
Yep.
a color parameter.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then there's also another step that they have to do, and is they gotta test the skin using QA to make sure everything looks fine. And they also then have to record that footage and run it through a tester to make sure it doesn't cause any epilepsy.
Lol.
Is this all limitations of the engine they're using? Like if they use the like Unity like Wild Rift does, does that
No.
limit that? Does that help with that kind of stuff?
No,
at all,
like
or-
when it comes to like epilepsy testing, they have to do that by hand anyway. Like basically, they need like video footage, and they just give it.
to
to
test it on
It's a
someone
lab rat.
who's-
Yeah.
Just
They
send
let
the
him
footage
run
to,
there.
to an
I
epileptic
can't remember
kid.
what the software's called. I can't remember what the software's called that they use.
Oh, there's a
but,
software. Oh, I thought like they would have
Yeah,
like
no.
a bunch of people. You send them as like.
Yo! Oh my
It's a
god!
seizure. Like,
Jesus Christ!
In this test, we will rate your seizures.
No, there's the software which they give the video footage to, and the video footage, and it flags the video footage if it's like if there's like any point where it will.
Okay,
potentially
seizure level
trigger.
2, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Oh.
Oh, and then there's also colorblind.
Oh, dude, like
Oh,
they
yeah.
should,
There's-
they should
there's
actually
so
send
much.
me some like colorblind stuff because I could really be helpful. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I can't see shit. Just
Yeah,
like
'cause,
the, it was Ilawi, I
Oh.
think. Oh wait, Ilawi was never changed, even though I sent him a message about that.
Yeah, because your colorblindness was not.
Yeah,
It's too rare,
It's
Chibiin.
just fucked.
It's too rare.
It's just fucked, dude. It's like, oh yeah, no, I can't see the spell like that much. Like, oh yeah, no, don't care, bye.
Yeah, no, that was fun because you were like, can I test it with you? I was like, yeah, sure. And you were like, I can't see it. Can you see it? I'm like, yeah, I can see it very clearly. And you're just like, I can't see it. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's like 0.25 second of like red, and then you cannot see anything. It's like, oh, cool. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Just you. And potentially like a handful of other people.
But like, that's the thing that I don't. If we had, for example, ARAM maps, well, like different colors, maybe it could have been better to like have an option to like swap the skin or something like that, or like swap a texture or swap
Yeah,
a color.
Change it to Murder Bridge or Bilgewater.
Yeah, anything,
Bridge.
just not white on white. Because like, holy shit,
Yeah.
I cannot see
Yeah.
anything with that. My color, quote unquote, color blindness, is really fucking me up.
brain,
right
Wait,
that's what we
Wait,
call it.
what do you mean by quote unquote?
Yeah,
Is it like
what's
in your
the-
head or
Because
something?
now. No, it's
You can't
not like.
process contrast.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I can see color, but if I see two shades of color, one next to the other, I cannot see any difference. My brain just makes a mush, and it's the same color everywhere. So
Contrast
it's
problem.
like some sort
Yeah.
of color blindness because I cannot see the real color. But yeah, it's really particular. For example, my game is cranked up in terms of saturation and contrast and everything because otherwise on ARAM or like on Summoner's Rift, I have a lot of trouble seeing particular spells or like particles. Because they're all like same-ish. Like for example, Talia, like the snow skin for her, she has some blue-white hue on her spells, and sometimes I find it really, really, really difficult to like see anything. I just
Like in
get one
ARAM?
shot at and I don't even know what happened. It's so white, I can't see shit. Yeah, it's fun. And I make videos. Lemao.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are the traits to
How
have
do you make
as an
videos?
animator?
Yeah, I mean that's as an animator, like you don't have to like think about that. But yeah, I don't do, for example, color correction on stuff because I know I'm not gonna see the same color as someone else.
Mm.
Like in terms of real shade. For me it's gonna be, oh yeah, no, that's a blue. It's like, no, it's actually blue and green. Oh wait, really? So yeah, it's just kinda messy in there. Anyway.
He tries.
Yeah. Anyway. Chroma. So wait, did we finish about the Chroma drama? Was it on?
Kinda.
The Talia one?
Or
Oh, it was Akali. That
Oh,
was
Talia's
Akali.
the feedback drama. Talia's feedback drama.
She had feedback? I thought the skin was great.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
yeah,
but the
in
rock-
my video-
No.
Don't say that! No.
in my video, I was like, yeah, Talia's fine, and then everyone in the comments was like,
not.
he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Really?
Have you not
I-
learned? Anytime you say anything is fine, you get shit for it.
Anytime you
every
say
time.
anything.
Yeah.
I check the
Ruination was
comments.
fine.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like looking back,
It wasn't. It was shit.
I like the game
If it
mode made
smells
sense,
like shit and it looks like shit, it's probably shit, Necrit.
but
You
the
cannot say
game
that.
mode
It's
made
fine.
sense.
I mean, the new game mode was funny. It's less funny when they just reskinned it. People really thought that StarGuardian Talia wasn't good because like I didn't get any indication of that at all. Like all the
Because-
comments on it were positive about it.
It was mainly her Q and E and slightly R.
Yeah.
So her
the
R
particles.
was essentially a recolored version of the base, like the wall. Kind
Oh
of.
yeah, I touched on that. Yeah.
Her E again, it was just pink rocks. People
Not even
kinda
that
want-
pink. It was like some
Yeah.
pink, brown, poopy-ish.
Yeah, people wanted them to be brighter, for example. And
Is that
then
why
also
the pink sauce is so popular now?
Oh God,
Oh my
No idea.
the fucking.
bro.
But
How did he think that's gonna be a
also-
good idea?
her Q, people like the first part of her Q. It's the second part where she throws Lux's coffin.
What?
Yeah. What?
What? Wait, really?
That's what people call it. I can't
No
agree. It's-
fucking way. Oh
It-
shit! I cannot
no,
screen
no,
share
it's a
on
joke.
the. Yeah. Oh my
It's-
god! I need to Google.
It's a joke. Hang on.
Oh.
I'll put like a picture
What
of
the
it.
fuck? Because it's like at least if Viego throws his wife's coffin, I understand the joke because it's a reference to like his weapon when he was in development. But holy shit! I'd be like,
So,
Lux,
yeah.
get the fuck out of here!
People call the big Q Lux's coffin.
What the fuck?
Yeah, people call
I
that
see
Lux's
why. Oh
coffin.
my god!
Okay, that is kind of funny. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like it's just a big ass rock. Like they could have
Oh,
done
no.
something a bit better with it. You know,
I think
it feels
they
like
they should have left it like that.
it feels like they made the skin before the mid scope update, and then they're like, oh crap, we changed to Q. Quick, throw something in.
Oh my
Slightly.
god! Yeah, just stretch the mesh of like two
It's also-
scale in terms of length and shit like that.
This is a charity skin.
Yeah,
would
you
think
can't
you'd-
fuck it up.
Oi, the last one was Olaf.
Yeah, guess what? Guess why they chose Olaf?
I don't know how much he made.
Which skins was it?
It was
the charity
Sentinel
skin they
Olaf.
did for Elderwood was
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Ornn. Like,
Yeah,
they-
it's
yeah.
always the most unpopular champion of the bunch.
But
Oh
I
wait,
know,
could have been
yeah.
Rel then.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it could have been Rel. If it was Rel, it would have been too obvious.
yeah.
Jesus.
Clear mains just all like yeah, it's a charity skin, but you know the Q, the E, and then also slightly the R. It's just it's not a great skin.
Meanwhile, wait, what did they change? I think they changed a bunch of animation stuff for either Kaisa or Akali or both of them. Because they
I
were
think
legendary
Kai'Sa did a lot of
skins.
They
Yeah,
completely
Kai'Sa,
reverted
I
the
think,
voice
got a
lines.
bunch.
Yeah, that as well.
For classic. Yeah, for classic.
Yeah.
But,
I don't
like-
understand how they talk about that. They're like, oh, we just want to have a unique, voice acting consistent across our whole IP. And then not only do they give Kaisa a completely different voice actor in LOR, but back out of Akali.
She's
after, like, a
Australian,
week.
mate.
Yeah, Australian Kaisa freaks me out.
Yeah, I don't like her voice. I don't understand why.
Australian or Kiwi?
It sounds Australian to me. That's what I hear. I hear Australian.
Yeah, some of the voice lines were very hard for me to transcribe because it was I had to slow them down, and even then I couldn't tell if it was novel or another, and both of the words fit, so I went with novel.
Yeah, I don't. It just seems weird. Like they could have. It's a weird way of saying it. I don't know if it was actually like a corporate decision to redo Akali's voice lines. Like, and then they say, "Oh, we're doing it so we can have consistency," when that's so obviously not true.
No, but
as
like
we've seen.
I have a thing about that. I thought about it. Really, I really thought about that for like more than 5 minutes, which is a prowess at this point. I think the major issue there is like no shade towards Ashley Bush, Ashley anyway. Like the voice actress for the skin, like the StarGuardians skin. No shade towards her. She still does an amazing job for like a lot of voice acting stuff. But the thing is, your voice actress for Akali, you changed it not too long ago because Akali's VGU and all the voice lines are like what, 1 or 2 years old? Or something like that. Like,
I wish it's been like 4 or 5 now.
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
It was 2019 at best. Wait,
No. 2018.
Mordekaiser was like 2 years ago.
No, 3
Even
years
more
ago.
so than that. Yeah, it was like
Oh
2
shit,
or 3.
Akali VGU Splash Art 2018. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah,
flies.
In over 4 years, buddy.
That was Akali was.
But like the voice actress is still young in terms of thing.
Right?
They could have still used like the current voice actress. You don't need to hire a new one for like that specific skin. That's the thing that I don't understand. She does an amazing job, don't get me wrong, but like you don't need to hire a different voice actress just for a single skin and then be like, oh, we're just gonna change back all the base voice lines just because this new voice actress, so like it's more coherent. It's like, don't change voice actress every 4 years or so. Like, she's still alive. She's still kicking. She's still doing an amazing job.
Part about it, right? I feel like that's the egregious part about it. Is it seemed out of nowhere. If this was like when Leona, like High Noon Leona came out and then said, "Oh, here's new, the voice actress is back, so we made new default Leona voice lines." Leona's old as fuck, so it's like, okay, cool, updated voice lines for Leona. That's great, but Akali does feel so recent that it's just odd when
the game is 12 years old. The rework is 4 years old. Like, bro.
And they just re-recorded the exact same lines. Like, they didn't even change.
Yeah.
But the tone
It was
changed.
very weird.
Like the delivery really changed, and it changed like the way you interpret like the voice lines, which is I think that's why people felt weird about it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any issue with the voice actor herself. I think she does a great job. I agree that I think it was just the delivery. You don't get the same personality that Akali's supposed to have from the new voice actress.
Yeah, it's like when they changed Lee Sin's voice lines and he sounds a bit more angry.
He's so angry now. He's like,
he's supposed to not be angry, actually.
Riot got mad at me because I put all the attack voice lines at the start of the video. They're like, can you not do that in the future?
Why?
It was just
Why?
all right, yeah. So when I did the voice video, like essentially back then I did it all in alphabetical order. So attacks came first, and then first moves, then first encounters, then kills, move lines. Like it was just alphabetical order. That's how I used to do the videos back then. Now I actually my tool actually now purposely reorders them to try put attacks last and more interesting lines first. So like in voice videos, first counters are always first normally. But when I did that, basically there was so many Riot threads going like, "Oh, new Lee Sin voice so bad, he just sounds angry." And Riot responded basically to like every Riot thread just being like, "Hey, oh no, he only sounds angry because those are his attack lines, and he's meant to sound angry then. If you listen to the other lines, he's like a lot more calmer." And then Riot was like messaged me, just being like, "Hey, like, we don't want to like influence this much, but like, could you like not put the attack lines first?" I was just like, "Hey, it's just how my tool does it," kind of thing. It's like I don't really choose the order. The tool just kind of slaps it together, and it's just in alphabetical order.
Not even really true either, because like you look at even in LOR, he's really angry with everything. Like he's just sitting there. You use a spell that's not even on him, and he goes, "Extend your senses." Like he's so loud and angry all the time.
He's supposed to be the calm master. I mean, not master, but like he's supposed to be like calm and collected, and
Yeah, because he has a dragon inside of like a dragon spirit inside of him. He's trying to, no, don't be angry.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
why
a
you-
dragon.
But it's just upsetting when they say like like it felt very corporate speak when they say, oh, we're doing it to make sure that everything is consistent across all our IPs. And okay, so how about those new voice actors you got for LOR for like Annie and Zillion and Elise? And,
I hate this.
Like there's so many new voice actors for LOR, and most of them are better. Like Zillion and Malphite and Vigar specifically, like those voices are so much better than the League ones we have. But of course, those they didn't re-record their voice lines for League PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one might be like a bit controversial, but I like the new voice actor they have for Alawi. I think she does a good job, but it's not the same.
Was it the same voice actress for the Rune King game?
Yeah, the person who does voice acting for League, Alawi, is not the same person who did it for LOR and Ruin King. And she does a good imitation, but she doesn't have like that.
I was about to say, I don't think I actually noticed the difference.
I noticed it immediately. In the first trailer, I'm like, wow, everyone has their original voice actors back, and I can hear them all. And then I hear Alawi, I'm like, that's not Alawi. That's not the same.
Yeah, so I thought it was just one of those things where you know how they don't do a voice for several years and then they start doing it again. It sounds
gets older.
Slightly different. Yeah, I thought it was just that.
No, again, she does a really good job, but she doesn't have that same like oomph to her voice that League PC Alawi has. Or like whenever Alawi says anything in League PC, she has like power behind her voice and everything. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but
You're a simp.
it's just, she doesn't have that
I
same
get the
kick,
feeling.
I guess.
You're a
Yeah.
simp. Just admit it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Same for Ilawi.
Nope.
I don't know. It's weird. Voice acting for any of these games is especially weird. Even in LOR, like they got the voice actor for Echo for League PC to come back to voice for LOR, but not Echo. He voices a random follower called Coral Creatures, and they got someone else to voice Echo.
Wait, what?
The guy who voices Maokai is also the voice actor for Maokai in League PC, but is also the voice actor for Azir. But they got him back to voice Maokai, but not Azir. They got someone else for Azir. It's bizarre. It's like, why are you getting the voice actors back if you're not going to let them do the voice acting for the characters they play? It's so weird.
I mean, they can do a lot of range,
new talent.
but yeah.
You know, there's new talent in the industry that they feel is a better fit.
I get, but they also use like this, like there's I think Veteran Investigator has the same voice actor as Swain, and it is painfully obvious to sing. Or Lee Sin, the guy who voice acts Lee Sin voiced like 3 characters, and it's like that's just Lee Sin. Like you're a good voice actor, but you do one voice. So I don't know. It's really bizarre choices, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well. Not too bad. It's just voice acting, but yeah, I gotta admit that the whole Akali voice line thing, it was kind of a shit show, especially to like reverse it afterward. It's like good for Ashley to like get paid for like all the thing, even though it's canceled or anything. But I think it would suck if you do a job to like remake some voice line for a character. You get paid for your work, you give you all, and then it's like, oh yeah, no, we're just gonna revert it. Like you just did it just for like nothing.
I mean,
but yeah.
still good for Riot for like listening to feedback.
Yeah,
I get that, and listening to feedback is good and that kind of thing, but it, like I said, the part that gets me is when they say the reason for doing it to have a unified, cohesive IP, and then back out on it in a week after saying so.
I mean, still, but you know, if people didn't like it, then you know, it's still good for Riot that they actually did listen to their players.
Why would they? Did they want to do it in the first place?
Like, what happens if they want to do it in the future?
Well,
now,
because they wanted to unify the voice actors.
But why use another voice actress for that skin?
Because
I'm eating ice cream.
Because they used her in something, unless
they used that same Ashley, I think they used her in Tales of Runeterra, the one with Shen and Akali.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
unless they are planning something. No, it's because hold on. No, because I was about to say it's because they used the voice actor for StarGuardians, so you know. she was around, so they were like, wow, we'll just do Akali so that it's unified everywhere. But wasn't there like a voice acted part in the trailer for StarGuardians? But that never appeared anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I saw the trailer like, oh shit, maybe the visual novel will be
I
more
just
enjoyable
realized
because
that.
there's voice acting.
Where is that?
No, you're getting
no.
nothing.
I play Wild Rift
act a visual
muted.
novel. That's
I don't know because
expensive.
okay, League PC does not have that definitely, but I play Wild Rift muted on my phone when my wife is asleep. So I don't know if the voice acting is there, but I remember it was
No.
Kaisa's voice actor, so it can't be.
No, I don't. It's
Also,
No, Wild Rift doesn't have a
Is
voice
this
actor.
me?
Weird.
That would take up too much like file space for mobiles.
I have a question while we still speak about like the StarGuardian stuff. Was I the only one who expected technically a cinematic, and the only thing we got, I mean only like super huge code because it was still super cool, but like was the Porter Robinson song.
No, we
I mean,
also got
just-
the Akali one now, like 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
But
didn't
it's
we?
a teaser, nothing
Oh, yeah.
happened. It was super short.
It's because
I love it. I find it hilarious because everyone keeps calling it a glorified skin spotlight.
yeah,
Because she just uses her abilities and that's
Yeah.
it. That's all it shows.
it's because like that cinematic is supposed to be a setup for like the chapter 3 that just released. So it's
So
like
are we gonna get
that
something for
cinematic-
chapter 4 in epilogue then?
Oh,
I
it's
would
kind of like the
hope so.
Ruined King one. They had like three.
Oh, yeah,
three
they-
Yeah,
cinematic-
yeah. Hold on. If you go through, I can check. You can easily check that because if you go to the official StarGuardian timeline, once the entire thing loads, because it takes freaking ages.
Wait,
Give me a second.
Declan,
Imagine-
didn't you
imagine
data
playing
mine
it.
4 videos?
Yeah, but those were the vlogs, I assume,
Oh.
like the Oriana vlogs, right?
I love how it mentioned
what?
the Sentinels of Light thing when
I
like, they
did-
had
I
that
did the-
finish animation.
The 4 videos I did was the countdown one before the event started.
Oh, okay.
But hold on, no. If you, I'm looking at the timeline. They whatever they released. Hold on. So there is.
In
okay,
the
second-
meantime, what temperature is in your country?
Let me check.
It's not
11.
so bad today
Oh,
here.
it's 11?
Yeah, it's 11. It's raining.
27C, and I got the aircon.
So
and it's
in
still
2
27C.
days, in 2 days,
They have
there's
fun.
gonna be a dev post.
Yes.
A death post? Oh no, dev. Oh my
A
god.
death
Dev
post.
post.
We are
Just like
killing
Who's
League of
gonna die?
Legends.
On the 8th, there is something happening. On the 8th, according to the timeline, something is happening on the 8th.
Probably
that's a
chapter
question
4.
mark.
Wait,
It's
wait.
It normally it's like, oh, there's gonna be a new video, there's gonna be something. This just has a question mark, so it's gonna be PBE. We all know it.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
Yeah, stop.
No, but yeah, on the 8th, which is in a week, it's like a week after that, and then there is the epilogue. So maybe there is actually gonna be like a finale. Because when
But
what
it's still
day?
2 separate stories. It's still on one side, Zaya and
Hold on.
Rakan, and the others, like, who gives a
I
shit
mean-
about the others anyway?
The Zaya and Rakan, we got the vlogs there and stuff like that. So, you know,
Yeah.
they like Wild Rift did get their own videos already.
Wild
and I
Rift
feel
is
like
so
maybe-
much better than League.
Yeah, yeah.
That's because
Yeah.
they have grossed 505 million.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
But yeah, just saw
Yeah.
a tweet. What the fuck?
They deserve all of it, to be honest.
Yeah, like Wild Rift is just so much better than League. It's
Yeah.
insane. It's insane how much like better it is.
Props to
That
like, Ben
screenshot
for
of
that.
the profit makes me so sad. Like, it's good that Wild Rift is doing good, and even TFT, because they're both good games. But the fact that like Runeterra makes a fraction
Yep.
of what both of those make, and that's honestly is its own fault. It's too free to play friendly for its own good, which is sad that making a game friendly and good for your players is a bad thing.
But it's absolutely like a necessary thing to do, though. But I
Yeah.
like in from my perspective, they need Legends of Runeterra because they freaking need it for the universe.
Yeah.
They need it, especially if the MMO is coming. And you know,
Really
Ghostcrawler tweeted, he tweeted it that the MMO owes a lot to Legends of Runeterra.
Hopefully
Well,
not
like based
everything.
on that.
There's
so
some
we're gonna
things that
have
LOR does
Galio
a
and
bit
his
weird.
entire family in the MMO.
I do believe so. I do
Yay.
believe like Grey Legion will be there and stuff like that, which is awesome.
Grey Legion.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Those
So
are
it's
pretty
gonna be a
cool.
mess in terms of what's canon and what's not. Again, nice.
Yeah.
That is possible.
Ooh.
That it's gonna be like a combination.
All I know is I'm starting in Piltover.
Yeah, same.
That's
Hill
if
Tower.
you know, you get the choice.
I own it.
I think no. I
No,
think
don't
I
say
think you're
that.
all.
no,
I think you're all
Dums,
wrong.
You cannot date a Lilia in the game. Stop.
I think you are all wrong. There is no way
That's
they
why I
will
really
have
appreciate
all the regions on launch. There is no way.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
world
yeah.
If
is
they don't, then
gigantic.
it's doomed for failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world is gigantic. You can't release everything at once.
I'm gonna start mine in the most developed region of all, Cathcon. That's where I'm gonna go.
Hell yeah.
There's gonna be nothing there.
More developed than Ixtal.
That is depressing. That's basically true. I don't get why they did it. Like I still don't get why Neela just wasn't Ixtal.
I think they are actually planning something for Ixtal because like they are all constantly like, "Oh, like Kiana is doing something. We can't tell you what, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's been a
something's
year
happening."
since I
Why-
said that. It's like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, we're
why
gonna
isn't
tell you
Nin
what
champion?
Quiana has been doing. Yeah, sure, buddy.
Didn't Riot tweet about it recently as well, though?
I don't know. Did they?
Riot.
I feel like a Riot
company.
did. Or
The
a Riot,
official Riot
I
Games
thought,
Twitter.
said something about it.
Trindamir?
And expanding it.
Trindamir was like, "Oh, Kiana's coming back."
I would just like that because now we're getting the next champion is a Shuriman from like a region of Shurima we've never seen before. Like, cool, you know what's on the Shuriman continent that we haven't seen much of? Ixtal. That would be nice.
I think that's gonna be actually like next to Ixtal. I think it's gonna be the
Maybe.
neighbors. It's gonna be like around the region where like Zyra and Rengar are.
Why not just do Ixtal then?
Okay,
Wait.
maybe.
Speaking
Maybe
of
that is
Zyra-
actually gonna answer the question with Kiana though. Maybe it's gonna be like they're
Yeah,
gonna
here
be
we
like,
go.
okay, we actually wanna expand Ixtal. We will just like annihilate our surrounding neighbors, take their land, you know, stuff like that. Maybe.
19th of July, Reeves said they have plans for Ixtal soon.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
said
they-
that
I-
a year ago.
Okay, so it might actually be the next champion then.
I hope so because I like Ixtal and the idea of Kathkan is cool. I'm fine with them introducing new things and new regions. I don't like that they introduce something new to the world and then forget about it immediately after. That's
that did
annoying.
happen with Ixtal, yes.
Like Yorick Mori and the Ruination.
Who?
Yeah, or anything. They set up even Belveth. They set up Belveth as this big threat, and then StarGuardians, goodbye everybody. Who's
Sorry.
Belveth? I don't know. Let's keep her in an icebox.
I
She's
mean,
like
to be
dicking around
honest-
with vending machines or something.
They could have, instead of using her first skin as a battle boss, they could have definitely made Belveth like one of Star Nemesis. It would have made
Yes.
sense. It would have been so
100%.
beautiful.
You're actually right,
She
yes.
should have been. She would have been the perfect replacement for Morgana because then she could have
Yeah.
the sexy teacher disguise and be
Oh my God, you were
erupting like
genius.
fiddlesticks.
Yes.
Oh my
Like-
god, the head would make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it makes perfect sense.
But we
Oh
got
my God.
Hoiny Bait instead. I mean, Dums is pretty happy about that because I've seen his tweets, but
What do you mean you've seen my tweets?
I've
you've
seen
been on
your
Game
tweet
Jam,
of
my
you
mate. It's
barking at your
Hey, guys,
computer.
chill. It's
like
called
getting dangerously
marketing.
close. Dangerously close to needing an intervention.
Oh yeah, actually, like
Just don't stick him and Moose in the same
Yeah.
room, then oh god, I'll break loose.
Yeah, League actually hid one of my replies to one of their tweets. It
Okay,
was like the mannequin ass of like a deer, and they hid it.
No.
I was like, oh, "Happy birthday, Lilia!"
Yeah, I think it might be time to stop.
I think it's time to stop.
man.
You got too far.
Wait, did you wait? You reached recently. You reached Diamond, if I remember right, or was it Masters? Fuck, I don't remember.
Diamond.
Where?
After
Diamond.
like 16
League.
On League.
promotions.
Yeah.
On stream,
Yes,
mentioned
yeah.
it. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a
after
bad
failing
yeah.
it 3 times on stream, or no, twice on
Yeah.
stream you failed.
3 times. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
congrats,
sorry.
dude.
Let's go. Oh my
Pretty
god.
good.
And Germany still insulted you. Yay!
Yeah, Oh, that was fun though. Those interactions.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
It
that was so
hilarious.
fun.
Yeah. I like when you can have. I mean, it kind of reminded me of the banter you could have with the LOL EU account back when Ben was actually in charge of it.
Yeah.
Like when they literally roasted people and make like good tweets, like good banter and everything, and then it just became poros and love, which is not that much of a problem, but it was a really
Poros
big
and
shift.
love.
But yeah, it became just too wholesome for me.
Needs to be itchy.
He's French.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, have to be toxic.
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Yeah. What else than that? Oh yes. So Nikki still doesn't have LPP and Dumb still hasn't
My
uploaded.
fucking god.
Bro.
Couldn't go one episode without it. He just had to fucking throw it in there.
I wanted to throw it like way earlier, but I was like, nah, the poor guy. I was like, fuck.
And now there's an LP
now we're here.
creator skin for Kog'Maw.
Yeah. No,
I
'cause I-
can't.
I remember like you guys were supposed to
when we got
fight.
the codes.
You guys were supposed to like fight one another because your Twitter interaction are kind of particular.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Thank you for the explanation, Nikki. Like really, really helpful on this one.
Yeah, no problem. That's all my content is explaining stuff, so I've gotten
Yeah.
good at it.
No, the what I meant was the only interaction you guys have.
Oh, me and Nikki. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even on Twitter, it's on stream mostly.
Yeah, it's a stream. I just like legit. I say 2 things with LPP and
It's like we
And
just
then don't
told
say
each other
anything
stream.
else.
Yeah, that's it. It's just come to the stream, nice LPP, and then leave.
yeah. Nice video, then leave.
Yeah, that's it. No other context. That's all it's needed to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. Speaking of which, didn't you say a couple of months ago? Oh yeah, it's like it's almost done. And now we're at the end of July, almost August, and you're like, ah.
Yeah. But I actually told you one of those things, you know.
Yeah, I
That
know.
kind of-
I know
kind of-
why,
yeah, yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
it's still kind of it sucks
Yeah.
on both sides. It sucks because you still
Yeah.
haven't uploaded in like 5 years,
Yeah.
and it sucks because of the reason why you haven't uploaded.
Yeah,
in 5
it's like,
years.
woo.
Yeah. When do you think you'll finish your video? If
Okay,
you will
well,
ever finish it.
Realistically.
Realistically, well, like, for
Next
example,
year.
now that I-
Bye.
yeah, next year, bye bye. But no, like, when I came back from, you know, TwitchCon, VCT Masters, like I actually started working on it. But then Corona hit, and it actually was beating me ass. That was actually
the
so unlucky.
Corona Nation attacked.
Yeah. But no, like, I think 2 weeks.
Wait, 2 weeks
so
from
nice.
now?
Ooh.
Yeah,
No
2
way.
weeks from now.
Nah, dude. I don't
Yeah.
believe you on this one. I cannot believe you on
You,
this one.
you should have just went with before Worlds.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's like before
2
September
weeks.
at least, so you have like a month. I don't believe you can pull it in like 14 days.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
I can believe.
Wanna
I can
bet?
believe he can.
What if
But
he
it's-
releases the video
I
before
kind of
Udyr?
want to bet, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my
But-
plan.
but
I
can
released
I
the video
believe
before
he'll
Udyr,
have
so I can.
Yeah,
motivation?
before Udyr, that's realistic.
Yeah.
Wait, Udyr
Udyr is never gonna come out anyway, so you have the time of your
So
life.
it's realistic.
Isn't he supposed to?
What?
be on
It's like
TV
me.
next
That's
week,
my
though?
personality. Oh my god. Thank you, Riot.
He's maybe within the next like 2-3 weeks. Potentially.
really?
I thought he was coming
Really?
to PBE next week.
No, no.
No,
so
because Monty
Tamer
Tamer was this week, so it should be in 2
Alright.
weeks.
Yeah, just this
a-
week.
a writer said something, and basically what they said comes out to early August. Essentially, what it boils down to.
So it could
So
be
it
Early August.
2 weeks.
So 2
Oh,
weeks.
okay, hold on.
Next week or
my
like week after?
original theory
No,
was that they
next week or
delayed
3 weeks.
Udyr because maybe he's gonna be somehow linked to Song of Nunu.
To the Void event and to the
Oh.
PvE game mode as well, right?
No, you stop trying to connect everything to something.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Song of
Bad
Nunu.
necro.
Your
Bad
predictions
Necro.
are shit,
No.
Necro. Stop.
Freljord.
No,
Next
stop.
at MMO.
Udyr, also Freljord.
Yeah.
No.
Stop. Bad.
2 dots make a line.
Don't make me go get the wall, like the spray bottle. I will spray.
Line is very zigzagged and all over the place and taking
Hold on.
loop-de-loops and
Hold on.
stuff.
Can you hold on if I do this? Hold on.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
Oh god, he's getting the whiteboard.
Oh my god.
I don't think it'll be. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
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 Hear what?
Oh, it's the copium. Oh.
Oh my god.
I got my breather.
Yeah,
my
yeah, we heard
God.
that. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Oh man.
I would like that. The thing is, if you say if it's early August, that either means next. Isn't
Next
it?
week, yeah.
It'd be like a week from now, or a little bit than a week.
Oh, a
from
week
now.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
a week.
So
a week
either, like,
Tuesday or 2 weeks Tuesday.
it's either like basically like the first week of August, which is there, or it's in the middle of August, which is not early August. That's
I
not how
think the
time
reveal
works.
is going to be
No,
early
no.
August, but like the
The
release is going to
Riot-
be late.
Yeah.
The writer said it's going to be before, I think, like the next. I can't remember what it was. Like
The next
basically, the
2
writer
weeks.
said it was going to
Champion.
be. No, it was going to be before like some like article. I'm not sure if it was a dev article. I'm not sure if he was talking about the StarGuardian dev article or what. Like it was a Reddit post. I'm getting tired of writers only posting on Reddit. I
Yeah,
hate
I
Reddit. I
agree.
don't care for Reddit.
It's
but
good,
like they
but,
post
man.
there constantly. It's annoying. But yeah, it's basically some writer said something on Reddit. It'll be before something, and basically that boiled down to like people expect it in early August, like the post or whatever. So no, what
Why are
people
you,
can be wrong.
Why are you?
Right,
ignoring
know the
stuff of Nunu?
timeline. People don't. People always get the timeline wrong. So it'll probably be sometime in August.
Oh no, no.
We'll see.
I just hate.
They're still coping.
I hate it.
I
don't
mean,
have
Song of
location, I
Nunu
have to
last
drive.
got an update on Steam 8 days ago, and it got
It's
Oh, really?
it's
It
updated
changed.
like every week or so.
no, about every month.
Oh.
I
they
got
make
a
it-
bad feeling. Every month they just push the release date back.
It's gonna release in
can't-
December for Christmas.
Like, I don't know what they're doing, but it's gonna be hilarious, right? Because as soon as the game goes public and released on Steam, whatever all these change logs are, we'll be able to see what they would.
Man.
I'm not like. Did you cut out there?
Hello?
I
Hi?
Oh, it said like. it said. I was just gonna say that I think that I feel like I should be worried that it's getting delayed this much, but the Ruined King game got delayed by like almost a year, and it turned out great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like.
That's true.
I don't
Didn't it
have
get delayed
like.
twice.
No, I think
genuinely
I
I
think
think
it
it
was.
once.
Genuinely.
Yeah, it was twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they are not gonna do a surprise release. I think it actually hurt Ruined King a little bit when they like.
Oh, yeah,
released
I
it on
think it
November.
Because it was in the middle of Arcane. They should have released it like early
Yeah.
December when
Yeah,
nothing
that
happened.
was. Yeah.
No, I think it was before Arcane actually, or wasn't it?
No,
think so.
because
But
like they announced it in the middle of November. It's like, oh yeah, it's releasing like in less than 10 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing with that is that is the theme of the Ruined King is to not release it at the appropriate time. Like the first batch of Ruined
Oh my
skins
God.
released 5 months before the rest of them. The game came out a year after
Yeah.
the event had ended, or like 5 months, however long after the event had ended. Betrayer Gangplank came out randomly during the the lunar eclipse skins, and now the book's coming out. Just okay, here it is. It's good stuff, but
Yeah.
the
I
wrong
mean,
time.
the game was good. The
To
game
be
was good.
fair, I think like half of that was delayed because of COVID. Because that like
No, yeah.
when the Ruination was being developed, that's when it hit. So
No, I think I know the reason why half of it was delayed. It was because they made a fucking character with your name in the Rune King game. That's the
I'm
only
not
reason.
sure.
Uh,
I'm not sure that,
He's
that
still
like
salty.
the resources would really disappear there.
It's not
You
about
are the
resources, it's about
reason,
topic of
Decrit.
interest.
To be fair, I do have abs there.
Yeah,
It
there,
aligns. It aligns with the rest of the Ruination. A lot of development went there.
You think your character also had a kid at some point?
Most definitely.
Why not?
No,
Why
I don't know.
not?
No, I'm actually like asking in terms of lore for like Necroid Camivore. But, like,
If there was a kid, it's probably gone with everyone else and the entire continent.
True.
No,
And
actually,
York's hat.
to talk about resources, I don't know if you saw Pafu's tweet about skins recently, about how in the entirety of
Oh, yeah.
2016 there was like 90 skins released, and we've had like 96 released so far this year.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's 96
Yeah.
skins have released this year so far.
I mean, we literally had like 2 batch of like 5 or 6 character for like StarGuardian. We had the same for
High Noon.
High Noon. Yeah, thank you. I was about to say like
And-
yeehaw again.
And, and Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year had like
Yeah,
2
but-
batches of skins
Yeah.
too.
Riot did start outsourcing like skin creation like 2 years ago or something, and
It's
that like
crazy now.
3
But what happened to the REASU? What happened? Where'd it
still
go?
being worked on. Still being
The
worked.
skin teams are working on that. They cranked out 96 skins before Ari.
Yeah. Have to
Yeah,
admit
like-
that it's a bit much, but
A lot is outsourced now, and originally when they started the outsourcing, they basically their grand plan was release a skin for every champion once a year.
But that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I know it doesn't happen, but still that was their grand
Leon
plan
got
initially.
4 skins last year. 4.
yeah.
And then what was it? Super Cakes went over to Valorant instead.
Mundo hasn't had a skin since 2018.
He got a VGU.
Yeah.
You know, like that was the grand plan. Grand plan always changes with Riot. It's how it always goes.
Should be enough.
Well, that's what they keep having big plans, and then they again with the voiceover. That I think that's why it kind of angers me a bit, because this is a constant pattern with Riot, where they're like, we're gonna release a new champion for each role each year. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna slow down on VGU so we can make room for more new champions every year. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna slow down on both of them. Actually, we have a new skin for each champion each year. We're not gonna do that. Actually, here's 4 Leona skins. Just keep
We're gonna
backing
have
out
the
on
LPP
promises.
reopen in 2021.
That's happened 4 times. 4 times they delayed it. I just stop. I don't. If you're not gonna keep a promise, don't make it. Like that's what upsets me about it. It's
Yeah, but then right, yeah, right, and that's what
Yeah.
Riot Forge does. And then we go, where the fuck is Song of Nunu?
yeah.
I mean, they said 2022. I checked the
You know,
video. It said
it's-
2022.
Yeah.
check in the site.
No, I'm
It's
fine
2022.
with Song of Nunu, like and all that. Like I'm fine with it. I'm just
Is that-
like memeing like the point of.
I mean,
It's like
as
don't make
long as we
promises,
have-
but at the same time, when they don't, it turns into like, where is it? Hey.
But they could have made
You
a
know, it's-
teaser. That's the thing. It's not ready.
What I'm trying to say
okay,
is,
but, like,
what I'm trying to say is, Riot never wins.
But
They
what-
never win.
I think my difference there too is that at least when something like Song of Nunu or Ruin King or even Project L that they're working on, we don't know when Project L is coming on. They just say we're not gonna go dark. We're gonna keep you posted little by little. Like cool, okay.
It's
And
been
I know
7
these
months.
people.
08.
Yeah, but I know that these people they literally started from scratch on the game again because they're like, no, we want to make
Yeah,
something
the
good.
restart.
I have faith that what they make, yeah, like I have faith that they're gonna do is gonna be a quality product. When Riot delays things forever, we get 14 balance patch changes in a row, Zeri, and it's like stop. The promises you don't even fulfill them, and then when they finally do get fulfilled, that's not good.
So how do you feel about Project F?
Miserable.
Oh, yeah, where's that, by the way?
Yeah.
Wait, Project F? What's that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
wouldn't
got
be
a lot
surprised
of
if it's
questions on the-
Icebox or something at this point.
Yeah, because we've heard nothing.
Probably.
We've heard more about
Yeah,
the
absolutely
MMO.
nothing.
That's true. We have heard more about the MMO.
That doesn't even have
It
game
was announced
footage.
later, yeah.
Well, like that's the thing. They could have made Project F because then it would have been, oh, hey, look, guys, we made a better Diablo Immortal. Yay!
Mhm.
And Diablo Immortal in its first month made over 100 million.
Yeah, it's
God.
kind of crazy, and it didn't work, or like it was banned in China or something.
It's disgusting.
It's just crazy. So like, wow, scummy practices for like money and shit like still works. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's the bad thing. It's just, I'm sure EA will jump on that and probably.
Oh,
Ubisoft.
100%.
I'm just here sighing.
It's just gonna
I
have
think
FIFA card opening on mobile now.
I'm sure
think a lot of
Konami
it
will
is
jump on it as
too.
well. Saying that, Konami's been
They have
hammering it
pachinko
away at it
machine
for a while.
of their video games.
That is true.
I just think communication is one of the big things Riot has struggled with, but not even just to the players on what their actual plans are, but even their own teams of communicating stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
but like, have
Yeah,
you
that's
seen
true.
the amount of shit they're getting when they try to communicate?
yeah. Well, I know because League players are
And-
spiteful.
Like more and more
It's-
game devs are actually like not turning their back, but like backpedaling on that one because like I think it was like Bungie,
Yeah,
devs.
Destiny.
Yeah, like they
Destiny.
literally don't want to communicate because it's so fucking toxic.
Yeah.
And
Well,
League is
it's
starting
sad
to
to be honest,
become the
that's
exact
so
same.
sad.
Yeah. Well, I feel
I-
like you look at anything for League related, it's mostly about esports and balance changes and stuff like that. Or
I
even like
see
minute
so many
changes.
messages like
is-
attacking Tiny Bun over and over again on every single
Yeah.
I'll put it
platform.
like this: is it a fact that the community is slowly becoming this, or is it because new people in the community are? Because like,
Or what?
what, like, how has this suddenly started happening, kind of thing?
I
Mm,
mean, I don't have an exact thing, but I think part of it is because of the. This is just purely speculation, but I think it was around like 2017, 2018 or something. There was like the big content dip. Like most of like the big name creators stopped making content for League, and then that gave rise to streamers and OP broken 1000 AP one shot build videos and all that stuff. And
I
so
think
now
it
you
was
have the
more
biggest.
wholesome, yeah, before that.
Yeah,
And
now,
I
like,
actually, this is like, I usually write down like topics for videos that I want to make in the future. One of those topics is the golden age of League creators,
2016.
Bro,
Yeah.
and
2016.
I believe
we had the same idea.
Wait, you also want to do a video, bro?
Yeah, you want to make a video?
Yeah,
Yes, you want to
Stop
do
it.
it 4 years.
That was actually my shower thought yesterday. I was like, oh, that would actually be a cool idea to go through like all the
Yeah,
like
I'm
years,
just gonna
make
years
you
of
in 5
editors,
years,
like
bro.
bro. Yeah,
But
but
I
Nick is gonna be
believe-
first.
I believe it's because it's Reddit.
Really?
Because they really started like suppressing people promoting their own videos.
Oh
For
Oh,
good
yeah, the leaked
reason.
stuff
No,
that-
it was for good reason. Like when it literally went to shit, it was because of the brigading with the Skype group.
No, that's
No,
false.
that was what 2015.
It was. That's the thing. That's the thing that started everything that went to shit. It
That
was
is
that.
yes, I remember that.
Maybe
I remember
maybe it
that.
started. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I
and then
remember
because
that.
of that, like less work, less videos were popping on Reddit, and because
But I
of
mean-
that, like some people started like quitting because they also didn't enjoy the game and their video didn't perform.
No,
Reddit's
but-
nowhere near
no.
as big as what it used to be as well.
But
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
'Cause
absolutely, you're
before
absolutely
it
correct.
was like essential for your videos to
But
like pop
the
on.
mental
Yeah,
side,
yeah, it
the
was-
mental side of the creators is what's important. The clicks don't matter. Like how many views you get from Reddit, that doesn't matter. What matters is the feedback and what people.
Are you actually crazy or something? Like what
no,
the fuck do you?
when
need?
you because you only see the small picture of what happens when you like start. When you like stop all the mess on Reddit, you only see like, oh, good, no more like videos being supported by, or no, sorry, no more videos being bumped up by like group of friends, essentially, right? What you don't see is that the normal people who go to Reddit now don't see the creators, and because the creators don't appear on that like long board of posts, the creators themselves kind of like their own motivation dips a little bit down, even though it's not really noticeable. It's nothing massive, but like every little one of these bits actually adds up to the creators being like, you know what, I'm gonna go to another community, and that's exactly what happened.
Isn't that
It's
literally
really-
what I said?
I was partially only listening, so
Didn't
but I think
Yeah. I'm
I
pretty
think-
sure, like I said, yeah, it's because like then since they suppressed that, like then nobody was winning, like we're winning, and like they just stopped because it wasn't
Oh,
fun.
I
and,
thought
like,
you
the
were. Oh, I
videos
thought
didn't
you were
pop
going.
there.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going from the opposite direction. That you were like,
No.
oh, because they, they suppressed it for a good reason. Because you were saying like, oh, it's for
I
a
mean,
good
it
reason.
was for a good reason. Like they suppressed it because of the Skype group. It was for a good reason. It was actually brigading and cheating the system. But
Yeah,
because
that's
of
all-
that,
yeah,
it had a
yeah.
massive impact on like everybody else. Like
Yes,
I don't
yes,
say neighborhood,
but the
like,
impact, yes, but the outcome was absolutely horrible. Like they had the
Oh, yeah.
right thought, but they
Depends for who.
worried creators.
Because the
Yeah.
creators that popped on Reddit back then, I'm gonna name, for example, Magic Carp and all the Carp crew
Yes.
and everything like that.
It's also me.
No shades, yeah, but like no shades to those people. They did still amazing content, but without the bump of Reddit from way back when, it's like they wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't have been as big, and like they wouldn't have thrived afterward.
This is like fucking. I'm gonna slam my table.
Slam it. Wake up your
I
world.
became.
Get in trouble.
I am where I am right now because one of my friends posted my video on Reddit, and that's a fucking fact.
You know what's? I'm actually Reddit's a hell website. I'm only where I am because I posted videos on Magic Carp's League of Failures subreddit.
Oh wait.
And that's how he found out about me and how I became
and
editor.
these days, Reddit is like you come there and it's like, oh, it's not esports, get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have a little bit of a expose myself on the
Oh,
Reddit part.
scoop.
So,
Breaking news.
A little bit of a scoop. So like Reddit was also the thing for me. Like that's how I got everything started. Like the cinematics and all those. Like they started from Reddit. But yeah, because I realized at the very start that you only need like 4 or 5 likes to get on the trending tab.
Yep.
So I created 5 accounts and just
Motherfucker.
uploaded all of my videos.
you're going
Every
all
time I
out
uploaded
now.
them, they go trending.
Motherfucker.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, they're good videos, so people will, upload them. And they did. And usually,
Right,
like,
but that's
every
a-
single video got to.
Chibiin, cut
front
this bit
page.
out so he doesn't get banned from Reddit
Yeah.
forever.
No, I'm already banned. I'm already
Yeah,
banned.
I'm
nice.
banned
Okay.
too. Dude, I got banned from r/League of Legends for self-promotion spam. And keep in mind, this was back when I uploaded once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
And
the
that was
ratio.
bad.
It's the
Yeah.
ratio of the
Yeah,
videos and posts you do.
Yeah.
That's still insane.
Was it what 1 in 20 or was it
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And comments, I think comments counted. So like, if you commented on other threads, it still counted as like participation overall.
Yeah. It,
So,
it was.
yeah.
It's a very lenient rule. Like it's not a bad rule. It's very.
And then now
easy
you
to
have like
work
League
with
of
it.
Memes that is like thriving.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
they like to dunk on me a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want like, can we like make a League of Memes like the new cool Reddit? but yeah, just to like circle back to my point, yes, it's absolutely Reddit because even Riot knows most of their like active community is on Reddit. That's why Riot is there themselves. They admitted that. So it is Reddit's fault. This is like, quote me on this. Feel
Whoa.
free to quote me. It is
Part for the next video.
Reddit's fault, the official League of Legends Reddit, for suppressing the community, that the creator community doesn't thrive as it used to.
But again, they
I will
because
die on
of
that
the
hill.
because of the plus like the incident. That's the thing. It was for a good reason that they did this because it was cheating the system. But yes, the impact is their fault. But like, it was still
Absolutely.
a good decision overall, like in terms of fairness for like other content creators that did not have access to this kind of thing.
Then they should have like thought about different
The
fix.
thing that,
Obviously, the
like,
fix that they used didn't work.
The thing that frustrates me after that is that I'm not gonna say that, for example, big content creators should shout out or like collab with a fuck ton of like smaller ones, but I think that it's still works in terms of like sharing your audience. Like I'm gonna take an example with Nikki and the fact that he worked for like Magikarp and all that stuff, or like a bit of Scooch as well. So like they know each other, they're friends, and like they share a bit of their community together, and that's also one of the reason why even Scooch shouted out Nikki's video when it came to Seraphine. And I remember the video having like little to no views back then, and then making your entire career out of that blowing up as well.
Just so you know, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I posted in the chat, I posted the official Reddit thread where a friend of mine posted my video. It's there 10 years ago.
Jesus
right there.
fucking Christ, the thumbnail is
years ago.
horrendous.
Yeah, I know. Please don't look at anything. Don't even look at the video, right?
Wow, this guy definitely deserves way more viewers.
Yay, 10 years ago. Freaking hell yeah. And
Holy
this is where this is why I am where I am right now.
Yeah. And I agree that like some I think it was also like comments from a Corey or like other content creators that want to like collab with bigger persons and shit. I agree with that. The issue is like, what are you gonna like collab on? Because it's still always like, oh yeah, we're gonna do something together. Yeah, when? What? Who pays for the bill?
I really miss the days on YouTube where you could like someone else's video as a big creator and it actually helped.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we tried to do that.
I think that is
comments
last
matter
time.
more now.
I think last time, like in 2014, I could like someone's video and get them a guaranteed like 10k views. Kind of.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But like that's the thing. It's like, yes, yeah. My brain just went kaboom. Sorry. I just lost my train of thoughts. I'm old. No, but like I agree 100% that a lot of, I don't think all of content creation died during that period, because we still had people, and even right now we have like people coming up with creative content and everything. I think what also killed content creation was the rise of streamers. Again, no shade in that. Like, I don't want to attack anybody. It's just like what happened, like with the, when you look back at it. Content creation died because of the +++, and it was banned on Reddit. And then we had a fuck ton of like stream montage where it was like just barely edited bullshit ass video of like 20 minutes of Title 1. Just playing video games and like raging with like Dragon Ball Z quotes, and yeah.
I don't think it even is like just the content itself, because it's a trend where people will imitate things, right? Like you imitate what you watch.
Yes.
And so when people would imitate stuff like Magikarp, they're like, oh, to imitate Magikarp or to imitate Darkmane, we play funny builds and do funny things and play for fun. Well, not even so. Like in the gameplay is reflected of that. People play for fun. But when people, if you've even seen Tyler 1's Twitch chat, then those viewers try to be Tyler 1. They act like Tyler 1 in game, so they're toxic as hell for no reason and act like they're gods.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. I think it was yesterday night. I talked about the I show speed, like sort of drama.
Oh no!
Apparently the guy, from what I understand, is a bit toxic. And
a bit.
Yeah,
A bit.
I don't know. I don't watch his content. I can't judge that. But like, yeah, it still has an impact on like your viewers, because like they think it's the norm, or like they think it's normal or cool to like say this kind of shit.
It's the environment.
From Valorant.
Yeah. I mean, it's the environment. People are, watching the videos. And that's like
even
their
Nightblue.
environment.
Remember when Nightblue was talking to the town? The amount of CY@ signs I saw in my league game was insane. That's all people would type. I'm like, oh my god.
Shit out of my channel.
That's why Tyler was originally banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was toxic, and Riot was like, we don't want that.
Yeah, but now it's like even Trick2G too.
Yeah, he did
Trick2G's worse in terms of toxicity.
Dude, I like Trick2G when he was like in the later bitch, and like that was it. There was no like real. I mean, way back then, like there was
nothing
no
personal, kind of.
Yeah, but like look at any Trick2G video now, and like they're still really well edited, and that whatever, and like he's funny to watch, but like sometimes when I'm watching, I'm like, man, he is so toxic, it's not even funny.
And he's probably also like bitter about the game, because like he's been playing the game for like what, 12 years now, probably even more.
Yeah, 12 years.
Yeah.
So it's like at some point you cannot restrain yourself from being like a little bit toxic about it, because like you just also burned out, but like it's also your life and like income and everything.
Do they ever try variety at any point?
Oh, Trick2G does variety. He
Yeah, he does.
plays like
Okay.
Apex, and he plays TFT now, but he acts the same in everything. Like the same personality in all the games. Even in TFTs, he's like going off on
I mean, at least
his
it's not
duo
fake.
partner or anything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah.
authentic.
I think it was Scooch who was talking about this, where he saw even Tobias Fate was like, if you go to his stream and then go to his videos, they look like two different people. Like in his videos, he's like super hyper and screaming and looks like he's having a good time. And then you look in the stream and there's either just music blaring with no voiceover, or he's just completely monotone the entire time. And that's usually because when he knows he's recording for a video, he puts on a character.
It's kind of yikes.
The YouTube voice.
Yeah. I mean, I get like that too, but not to
I
like
have
that
that
extent
too.
where I'm fucking miserable when I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's still a bit sad that like the whole thing happened and now content creation is harder. I think Riot also tried to like push it forward during a time with they made a show where it was like a tape or something, community tape. Where
Summer
big-
Showcase?
No, it was before that. It was the community tape. It was when, for example,
The one with Mel and
yeah, no, before that.
Community tape?
Yeah, no, it was something community tape, and it was when a big creator like Lil Pichu, for example, was in a room and talked about like other content creators for like 3 minutes or so.
Oh right, yes, yeah.
And it was like the
I do
first.
remember that.
I mean, as far as I remember, it was like the first sort of shit where Riot like really
Yeah,
promoted.
I think it was actually called mixtape as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably
it's
community mixtape.
It's
yeah.
mixtape. Yeah, it's mixtape.
Yeah, it was 6
Oh,
years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Spazzy started. Ah.
I think it's weird that Riot doesn't value content creators in the way they could, because it's like they're customers who are giving you free advertising.
Here's the thing though. How would you like them to support the creators? Because I don't think it's a question of like, we don't care about the creators. It's because Riot legitimately doesn't have like that many ways besides being like, let's put your video in our client.
If you
That is the thing.
Even simple
There's
stuff.
skins.
Even that,
yeah, like,
they don't do it anymore.
That's what
I know,
mean,
but
is
like
even
besides
simple
this
things like that.
obvious thing, what else can they realistically do? Because I
Retweet my
genuinely don't know.
videos or something like that. Make some sort of contest with a bunch of content creator, even if the price is nothing. Make something with your content creators. Show them.
Official event. They lean heavier into like Twitch rivals though.
Even
I think-
Twitch rivals, you have to be from a specific region to be able to do something, as far as I understand.
That is true, but
Yeah,
there's
that's
not much
true.
they can do about that.
But
I
like
think
that's
it's,
the
like,
thing.
with-
Do something else. Like they like remember when they had the wait fuck, it was during the blade stuff where Katarina had like 17 daggers from like 17 other colors, and Diana also had a skin. I don't blade mistress or something. I don't remember like the name of
Battle
the skin.
Queen.
Battle
Oh, yeah,
Queen.
Battle Queen,
During
yeah.
that time, and like there was also like the classroom skin line thing, and there were stuff with content creators in the client, and it was super cool because this is how you showcase your content creator. You give them an audience, and then it's super nice because then it helps them a lot because that's what they do full time. Like literally the smallest things still help. Like even during the summoner showcase when they showcased art and everything like that, it still helps a fuck ton. The French community has their own show on YouTube, but it's very small because of course it's just French, so it's only like French people that can watch that, and it's limited mostly to art. But still, like even that, like some of the artists, like I found some fucking amazing artists through that, and they really deserve that spot. So like that's the thing that Riot should do, especially with the LPP, because it was, if I remember correctly, one of the things that was promised of like showcasing your content and shit like this.
It's like it's more so that they don't even do like that. Putting content creators, like even like liking content creators' posts or putting them on the client, or even doing like the bare minimum of kind of stuff they could do to help promote
Look at
content
the
creators,
Arcane
which in
stuff
turn
they did
promote
with
that
the
stuff.
collab with you. Like they literally did an Arcane collab with you guys.
That
Yeah.
is true.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
but
that's the
brands
thing. They
like-
could have done that with like a smaller content. They probably like plan to do that with also smaller content creators. That's the thing you can do for this shit StarGuardian stuff. I mean, not this shit. That's shit. As like the stuff was shit. But like for this StarGuardian stuff, they could have still done something about that, and they haven't done anything. And it's literally the biggest event of the year, and you have like 2 skin batch, and the only thing you've done with your content creators is like what, 2 cosplayers, and that's it. And like an event in NA, or like where was it? Like there was a small thing when StarGuardian launched. Nobody.
They did a few events. They did one in Czech, Prague.
Yeah.
Where
Where's the
yeah,
one
I
in
was there.
France or like something like that?
They
What is it
did
everywhere?
one in Greece. They did
It
one
is
in
your
Greece
biggest
as well.
event everywhere.
It's because
And-
because here's the thing.
Yeah.
I know like I know little stuff of like what's happening because like we're in the LPP and we get info.
Rub
No,
it in,
I
why
don't get
ya?
info. That's the thing. It depends on your fucking region. I don't know.
Well,
jack
shame
shit.
for you because the writers that work for like the EU East, they are freaking amazing. And so you know Greece and Czech Republic and stuff like that is happening because freaking those writers are amazing. I have no idea what's happening in EU West, but the East
Nothing.
is awesome.
We have less and less skin in League Unlocked. We don't even
I
know
just
what
want
the
to
fuck
promote
is
my
going
boys.
on.
I just want to promote my writer boys here because they are actually doing.
Yeah, no,
stellar
like
job.
writers themselves are like amazing, but like that's the thing when we jump back to like content creation and stuff, they could do so many things and they don't, because they probably don't have the money, or like they don't think about it.
So she's no longer the LPP manager.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
dude. That's sad.
Oh, that was sad there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Great for her. Like, absolutely,
Yeah,
truly amazing.
get promoted, but yeah, no, that's the thing, and it's like, and it's so hard to like think about, because like, I'm gonna be real. There's a huge list of things that was passed between rioters at some point, at least on the EU. Don't know if it made to NA. Hopefully it did. About like small stuff that could have been done, and it was 4 years ago. Literally when it started. Because back when it started, we discussed with a few writers, because they said like, oh yeah, what's your ideas about all that shit? And we discussed that with them. And promoting and the client and everything, and using the League Plus, I mean the Riot Plus app, whatever, because like it's fucking useless except if you want to send a message.
There's an app.
Yeah, there's an app for like Riot Plus. It's on mobile. Like that's the.
What the fuck?
Do they still update it?
Apparently they did, but like now it's just like news about League of Legends. Fucking hell, dude! Promote content there. Do something. Don't make a social platform, but like promote content there as well. Make a tab. They just only focus, like their only focus seems to be on the event and how to make money as quickly as possible, especially with the StarGuardian. At least that's how I feel this whole shit went down for like the StarGuardian stuff. It was just like a make money as much as possible with 12 skins. And apparently like the event is a huge grind fest yet again, etc, etc. But like still, get back to the point. Community, they could have done so many things, so many contests, so many cosplay stuff, make a huge video with that, and people would have been happy to be promoted by this sort of thing, but not much happened. They planned
it's also-
some stuff on like Prague, and like yeah, cool. It's a on-site event. I never heard, until you actually talked about that. I never heard about any event in Prague or anything. There wasn't
That's genuinely because that's
There was one in
that's genuinely
Greece.
because they only promoted it on the Czech social media.
like that's the thing.
The Greece one, as far as I'm aware for the Greece one, they didn't even really promote it anywhere. Like, I don't know where they promoted it. The thing I saw about the Greece one was they kept it very quiet because they were kind of doing it as a test to see how
But,
it
like,
goes, kind of
Arcane
thing.
got a
Before
bunch of things in a lot of
potentially
cities.
doing bigger ones.
Arcane
Yeah.
was already a test and it was amazing apparently. Even if it's some small thing, just like do some stuff. You have all like we just jump back to the discussion like 2 weeks ago. You have all the money in the world. Okay, you don't have all the people in the world, but you have all the money in the world. Actually use it. Promote like a not safer environment, because it's not really that, but like a more positive environment. Promote your content creators. They're literally like not even paid to like do a fuck ton of content around your video game. the LPP is still closed. So like, what are you gonna do? All the NA creators are just there doing nothing. They just all do their content. It's not even like a thanks. Like there's nothing. It's kind of sad. No, but like that's the thing. That's kind of fucking sad in the end. So I understand that they cannot reopen it, but like, it's been 4 years.
I think like the creators in League also have faced another issue, and that's like there's only so much content you can realistically make on like, you know, playing champions. I think Riot needs like a casual game mode.
Oh my god.
That is true.
I mean, yes, but
no, because if you think about
PBE.
if you think about Ultimate Spellbook, but you crank it up to 11, your Q is now a random ability. Your E is a random ability. What if you keep your ultimate of the champion, but the other four abilities are different?
no, it's spaghetti code. They already have issues with Diego.
Let's pretend. Let's
Ultimate
pretend.
Spellbook and Nexus Blitz.
Yes.
Yes,
On a
exactly.
smaller map, just not
And
Summoner's fucking
Dominion.
Let's pretend it works. All right. What you then have is creators who can jump into a game and they can be like, oh look, I made stupid Malphite, and then another one is gonna be like, oh look, I made stupid Maokai, and you know, since all your abilities are random, you can aim for some kind of a thing, but like that's like a whole new creator genre that you created for the community.
Yeah, but they can because it's coding some stuff, and it probably don't have people who
Okay,
can code
but
anything.
let's you know, if you forget that,
hypothetically,
yeah, hypothetically they can do that.
yeah. It's just a shame that like this spellbook, don't get me wrong, they still added like what 15 alts. It's
Give or take.
and I,
Here's the thing.
I spammed it, but the only reason I played it was because I was playing Yumi and she wasn't banned 100% of the time. Because otherwise, I don't play your stupid game because she's banned.
But if I queue in now, it's 2
That's
minutes
you
of
problem.
queue time.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes of queue time. Yes, I agree.
The
Queue time is super long.
That is 6 times longer than ARAM.
If you're not a 5-stack, the queue time is extremely long.
I want to know the numbers. They were like, oh, Ultimate Spellbook, it's worth supporting. It will be back again. I want to see the numbers. I want to see it burn in the sake of PBE.
It's
They
I
probably
think
won't
part of the
show it.
game modes they have for events is because Ultimate Spellbook doesn't feel special because it's back for the 3rd time in a year, and the amount of time it's around for is like a month and a half.
It's on Summoner's
So-
Rift. You're still playing the same goddamn game. Put it on
it's
fucking
genuinely-
ARAM.
It's genuinely the map. The map is the issue. It's Summoner's
Yeah.
Rift. Just give us something else.
I feel like the map would even be fine. It's just that for
No,
in the course
you
of
give
a
us
year,
different
for
layouts.
4
So
months
much
it's
better.
there.
That's true, but also no, just like make a new map with different layout. I don't give me 2 lanes
Nexus
again.
Blitz.
Because if you exactly, because if you give us different layout with different monsters on the map, suddenly people can like explore the map a bit as they play the game.
And they can make
That's
content.
so
around that.
huge.
I feel like we need a mode that just doesn't have a jungle.
I mean, I
Or-
think you can have a
Yeah.
jungle,
It's just a
but
box, it's an open box
I
area.
mean, I think they should just add some, like as you said, like casual, like Battle Ride had, like just go into a team fight and boom, that's it.
that's
Yeah.
ARAM. But even ARAM is still the same colorless map.
ARAM would be cool if it had like a random element of like, you know, this is the Volibear game, you know, in the middle of the game the Volibear freaking comes in and slams down, or this is the Lissandra game where like the first team to lose a turret, like the enemy, like everyone freezes or something. I don't know.
More
You know what I
accurate.
mean? Like give us like replayability. Give us like different elements in
Give
the
us
game.
novelty first of all.
Yeah.
And like that's still something that isn't like I get that they want to have game modes on Summoner's Rift because it's the map that everybody knows. But bro, ARAM or even Nexus Blitz map, because Nexus Blitz map works great. You don't even need to put the events there. I mean, if you put them, that's even better, awesome, fucking funny as shit. But like, actually use the old maps. Don't just use Summoner's Rift. It takes, like, we had, I think all of our games were 30 plus minutes long, unless it was a complete stomp one way or the other. It was between 30 and 40 minutes, Nikki, if I'm not wrong. Nikki's dead.
I am dead. I mean, look at my profile picture. I'm very clearly dead.
True. I need to change it on the podcast thing to like put the new one.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I got the full resolution image for you. Hold on.
Oh no.
There you go.
Yeah, it's horrendous. It's
I wanna look at.
horrendous, dude. It's
Beautiful.
$50 well spent.
$50 of trauma.
I think it was like 30 minutes plus, unless we like stormed them and they surrendered at like between 8 and 12 minutes.
I need to find the message I sent to Football Head when I asked him to do that. Oh yeah, he just said this is gonna be good, and that was it. That was it, and then he did it. Good stuff.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the like spellbook, yeah, I think it should have been shorter. It's fun, but like, holy shit, the number of ults, you never get the one that you want, and it's always the same shitty one that are on rotation.
I don't know how many games I've played. I just want Cho'Gath ult once, just once.
but I don't even feel the ultimate is just that impactful. There are so many times when I just play normally and I just don't use the special ultimate.
That's how I feel. I played Volibear the most in the mode. I'm like, yeah, I have playing Volibear, and then I'm probably not gonna get an ult I ever want. And says, oh, cool,
Yeah.
Volley has Malzahar ult. Cool, I'm never gonna use that.
Yeah. That's why I think it should be more abilities. Ultimate is not enough.
That was an April Fool's thing a while ago, wasn't it? It was like custom moveset mode or something. I remember seeing like a fake trailer for that. It was like you pick Blitzcrank, and then you could choose for your Q, W, E, and R, or like another move from another champion. So you can make like custom movesets of your champion.
Ultimate spellbook, but every level, for like the 4 first level at least, you choose an ability.
No, it's like literally you go in the champion select, and when you lock in your champion, you choose the abilities you want that champion to have.
Yeah, that could be fun.
And obviously not every ability was available. It was an April Fool's thing, if I remember correctly, and it never ended up actually happening, which I thought it was real, and I was very sad that it was not real.
Probably wouldn't be able to do
Get
this.
baited.
Yeah. Well, you could do like Ultimate Spellbook, because it don't have every ability available. Like if there are problematic abilities, then don't put them in the mode. You know? I don't know. I just... if Naz's Q is causing too many problems, then don't put it in there or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's all, I don't know.
It sucks. I miss rotating game modes.
Yeah, I miss PvE.
Yeah.
I miss playing roguelikes like Odyssey. Something that is worth replaying over and over again. Because Spellbook is like, oh,
True.
TFT. I'm sorry, TFT is literally in the garbage right now.
No.
The last two patches have been horrendous.
Okay, yeah, to be honest.
Okay, the patch.
I think
like,
everyone is on the same page.
Of this thing, like I think for me the best patch was
Astros.
launch.
Just remove Astros.
Should get hotfix.
No one
like,
likes
Jesus.
Astros.
No, but like, bro, before Astral, what was it? It was Mage. Before Mage, it was literally everybody turbo forcing Siphon, and that was it.
I mean, it's AD before that. Yeah.
No, but like that's
I mean,
the thing. Siphon was just
it.
extremely strong for like
They
so
did
long.
fix it now. They did fix it with the massive patch where they were
And
like,
now
all right,
it's
AD and AP doesn't work.
Aesol.
Yeah, now the only one that's out of the line is still Aurelion.
Yeah,
But they
Aurelion and
fixed
Shyvana.
everything.
fine.
No, Shyvana's fine.
No, Shyvana's fine.
Meta is a mistake.
No,
But
but
it's
like balancing is so weird in my opinion.
Like balancing at the end of the last set was brilliant. I loved the end of the. I hated the freaking egg that you got on your bench. I hated that.
That got me to platinum.
That was the
diamond,
last patch,
rather.
though.
I hated that because on like high level, because I got to masters during that set. On high level it was like You get the random trait. If the trait is good, you're top 4. If the trait is bad, you're not top 4. And that's it. That's the deciding factor.
Right now it's like who gets the 4 or 5 cost at 3-2.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
even
like, oh,
worse. Like just
Who
fucking
can force
random.
Varus the fastest?
You don't even play TFT. He's just random. Who gets the first good unit as 3-2?
But like, if somehow they actually reach like the perfect balance point, I think this set actually is pretty cool because it heavily relies on the augments you pick. So if you really play around the augments that you get, you win, and that's really cool because that was kind of the point of augments, since the very beginning.
Yeah, so if someone gets Pandora's bench and Pandora's box, the guy can make the best team and the best fucking items. Wow, good job.
No,
You
there
just
is
high
a
roll
catch.
your augments.
There is a catch that people don't get with that augment, because with that augment you have to stay at level 7. You have to reroll like 3 costs.
No, you don't.
If you go 4, you don't have the gold to get 4
You
cost
don't.
up.
With
Maybe
Pandora's bench, you get a fucking
Maybe at
3-star
your level.
dragon. For free almost.
No. 3-star. Are you
they
mental?
reroll into dragons, dude.
Yes, they do. But that's
what rank were
freaking.
you?
Hold on, let me do a quick math. That is that's 9. That's 72 gold that you have to spend in order to try and get a dragon.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but still, you can still like level up like super fast your dragon because of that. And the number of times I've actually done it is fucking insane.
Gold.
You can even get
72
like a
gold is
Zaya
like-
level 3 because of it.
It's like worth half of your entire game. You have to spend that.
You're already level 8. You don't even need to like reroll because you just buy a 4 cost, you just drop it there and it just rerolls for you.
By that time, at higher level, you would probably be dead. You would
Yeah,
probably be
probably.
forced out of the game.
What? No.
During normals, yeah, you can do that because no one really does anything. But in ranked, that's actually really hard to pull off.
Like if you already have a Zaya level 2, you're level 8. Like would you actually like wait 80 gold?
If
to
you
go
have
to
Zaya level
9
2 and
to,
you're
like-
level 8, you're top 4 probably with decent items anyway. So at that point, you are actually high rolling.
Level 8 Zaya 2, you're high rolling?
Yeah, because you would need to get her
it's still-
around level 7, and at that point, you need to get a bit lucky
Isn't
to
it
get
like
2-star
30%?
focus.
Wait, is it 30%?
It's 15. No, it's 15 at 15, I believe. That's 7.
I mean, yeah, regardless.
I play competitive. I know
25.
this.
And it's 25%.
No, but it's at level 8.
Yes.
Yeah, but to get but
Oh
here's
yeah,
the thing,
before
because
it's 15, yes, but like even
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
have
yeah.
like 2%, you have like people fighting fucking Deja with 2% luck at 3-2.
oh yeah, that absolutely.
And then they
happens.
have like 2 Nikos on their bench, and the guy like drops literally a Deja level 2 on a full Mirage comp at 3-2 and destroys your ass.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Sometimes,
That's a high-
excuse
it's
me?
It's just a high roll.
There was literally an entire meta around like who gets Siphon with 2% to like 5% chance.
Yeah, that is true. That is well, reliably people did it at level 7, but yeah. The
It's
point
like,
is,
they did it
Aurelian,
as
they
level
need to
5 and 6 and 3-2.
Point
It was like
is-
who gets Siphon wins the game.
fix Aurelian and we're fine now.
Yeah, that's why I haven't played for like
But
2
yeah,
patches.
Siphon was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like the dash and the fact that he one-shots any units that he smash after that is
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
too
Yeah.
crazy.
Remember on the PBE when Siphon double dashed?
Yeah. it was fun.
What? It double dashed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he could double dash.
It would
'Cause, like,
dash
if-
through, like, it would dash through the units, and if they weren't within range of a unit, they would dash again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fun times. Anyway, yeah, TFT for me, it's like, for now, I just don't play the patch until it's fixed, because I can't be bothered.
New pool party, little legends, though. Hey.
Yeah,
They look kind of. I like what they did with the dragon one.
it's
Like, that was-
cool.
turned
You know,
into a
it's
shark.
sharks, It's
Umbrella,
cool,
turn them-
but
turn
it's a
them
bit
shark.
a bit late. You know, it's after.
Yeah, it's-
yeah.
I
Hey,
could
still
have
the heat
released that a
waves.
month ago.
Took out a page from the Ruined King handbook. Let's release it 3 months too late. That sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah.
When is 7.5 meant to happen?
in like a month, I think, isn't it? Because the set ends in like 30 days
40.
ish. 40 days? Okay. A month ish. There we go. I was right.
Close enough.
But yeah, it should have released with the pool party or like Seraphine, Yone, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Ocean
The
Sun, I mean.
TFT
Yeah.
is like the only League of Legends based Riot game that didn't get anything for the StarGuardian event.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
True. Yeah. Huh.
I mean, they have enough units to actually do an entire set with only StarGuardian units at this point.
Yeah, Legends of Runeterra got
Because
more.
they have, wait, it was like
Is
5?
TFT dying?
Wait,
Is Riot
10?
killing
No.
TFT now?
Wait, they have 22 to like 24 units with StarGuardians, I think.
Something like
Not even the
18% of the
maps,
roster has a StarGuardian skin or something
It's
now.
fucking crazy, dude.
I wouldn't have a problem with that. It's more so that it happens. It's like high noon. It happens so suddenly. It's just like
Yeah.
you
I
had
think
like a
double
steady
patch are
skin
too
line
much.
going. Yeah, I think it was neat. It was a novelty when it happened with Spirit Blossom because we never seen anything like that before. We're like, oh shoot, like a big event with double patch of skins. That's cool. Like we haven't really seen that explored well. And then they did it again with Psyops, and again with Lunar New Year, and again with Starguard, and again with
Yeah.
High Noon. It's like, oh, stop it.
I think it
it's-
should
it's
be
not new
exclusive to
anymore.
like the big summer event, and that's it.
Yeah, or even that. It's like, especially now with Star Guardian and even like High Noon and stuff. Like this isn't an event. This is just an avalanche of skins with nothing else. Like,
Yeah.
there's
World's
no-
event.
That is true. Yeah.
So at
World's
least
event
Spirit
last
Blossom
September
had
until
like
what?
new stuff. You know, like it was more than just like the
Even
Crap
even
ton of-
Ruination, you know,
it had something. It had the game mode. It had like it, but
it
Star
had
Guardian
like
just
you know
feels-
in client you had the map where like the story kind of like evolved
Yeah.
as you went through the story and like
The-
felt more alive. You
You have
in a
to
way.
dig to find the story on the client. Like the first
Yeah.
that shows up is look at the skins. Here's the shop. Here's
That
the
is-
merch.
Yes, it's absolutely true.
Like you click on, you have to go to the another Sky tab, and then the main story. Like you don't even know that that's a clickable thing, but apparently it is.
Oh yeah, I had the same issue.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
and then
didn't
you have
know.
like side stories for like each character, dude. It took me so long
Okay,
to
no,
find
that one.
those.
Oh my god. So I will actually make a review of the event once it's over.
It's
My-
shit.
It's amazing how.
Spoilers.
Okay, slight spoiler. Slight spoiler.
Okay.
But Akali is like, yeah, let people die. Who cares? All right.
Yeah.
She's kind of like that mood.
Based.
But if you go to her like personal story, she's like, hell yeah, let's have ramen. Let's eat together.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's kind of
What?
the
The
opposite of a
personal,
character.
the personal
Yeah.
stories. When you like level up the StarGuardians personally, they each have their own little storyline that happens totally separately from anything that's happening anywhere.
Oh.
So in the main story, Akali is like mentally breaking down. She's like she doesn't care if like people get murdered around her. And then you finally level her up to like level 2. And there she's like, yeah, let's have ramen and noodles at Noodle Bill's Noodle Shack,
Yep. That's real,
And
by
it's-
the way. That's
hate-
real.
it's so awkward. And like in the main story, everyone left away. Kaisa was left behind and she took care of the familiars. But then you jump into Kaisa's personal story and everyone is together and they are all having fun. It's just so
I
disconnected.
think that's why
and very-
I'm more attached to the Wild Drift storyline.
Yeah,
And
there
I
it's
actually
consistent.
don't give a single fuck about the PC storyline.
The issue is the PC story is really good. The first chapter is crap. The first chapter is the snooze fest. It's slow, and then
Yeah.
the second chapter is fine. Third chapter, actually, the second chapter at the end is pretty cool, and the third chapter is pretty cool too. But in
What was
the
the-
beginning was so slow.
This is probably supposed to talk about what happened with Fiddlesticks at the end. But
That's
like,
a cool one, yeah.
I didn't like it. It happened too instantaneously.
That,
It was like-
yeah.
It was like we're fighting Fiddlesticks. We're doing it. She's back to being Harp again.
But I think
Oh,
it's because
okay.
I think it's because like Fiddlestick still affects Akali, so it was like a setup for.
I
what's to
hope
come
so
now.
because of that. I was like, why is it end? Like what? Okay,
Yeah,
Fiddlestick
but
is
yeah,
gone
you're right,
now.
yeah.
Okay, sure. And then it's like Harp's like, I'm going. I'll fade it. Be strong, Zoe. And so I was like, no, don't leave. And then she just goes back to being evil again immediately. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, it's like this feels like Ruination all over again, where it's like it feels like they didn't bother, like they just like threw it together because it felt like moral obligation, like we have to do a visual novel.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it was because I obviously I'm not on the team, so I don't know. But that's the impression that I get from this, and Ruination for that matter, where it felt like it worked really well in Spirit Blossom, and so Hi-Ops was like, okay, do it again. Do we have to? Yes, do it again.
So here's the thing, at least there is a point at which like Riot is way better than Blizzard. If this was done by Blizzard is notorious for being like, oh, it didn't work, well, scrap everything. We're never doing anything like this again.
Yeah.
Riot is like, people know the visual novel is good. Let's make it better. And so on a technical side, the visual novel this time is way better than the Ruination.
It also burns your PC when you have trees animated.
I've heard about it. I don't know what actually. Yeah,
It's just unoptimized.
Okay, so but the animations are cool. When there are enemies and the enemies die, they actually have like a death animation. It's actually so much better than the Ruination on the technical side. So I'm so happy. Riot like realizes when they are doing something good, and they are like, let's make it even better. They still did not give us a game mode.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's. I think the Ruination.
We could have
mode
had
being
like
back is
a
what made me the most
StarGuardian
upset.
ARAM reskin map. Even that
At
could
least,
have been
yeah.
cool.
Could they have not just brought back the old mode? Like, is that that
AI,
impossible?
I
Someone actually,
think
I
the
saw it on
AI is
Twitter.
the-
Yeah, someone on Twitter actually brought back the map. The map actually works. It's only the AI
Yeah.
for the
I mean,
NPCs
yeah,
that
the
doesn't.
map is just like a 3 file. Like, of course it's gonna work.
Yeah, all the maps work. It's super easy. For the most part, it's super easy.
Yeah, so
I
it's,
think there's
it's only the AI of the NPCs.
Yeah.
I just
there's
don't get when
only
you have all
some
these
really
assets.
old maps which are complicated. The rest are easy, simple, no problem.
I just don't get why if you have to reprogram the AI or whatever it is. I'm not like a technical wizard in that aspect, but if you have all these assets, you have the map, you have the spell effects, you have the enemies, you just need to reprogram them. Like surely that couldn't be like you don't have to start from scratch. Like you
Yeah,
have
Nikki,
a great
Nikki,
foundation.
I'm just gonna stop you there. Does it makes money?
Yeah, you're right.
I actually indirectly, I think that would sell skins.
Well, that's what I thought because when you
Yes,
played the event, you'd
but
use the skins in the
they
event,
don't
and
think
players
about
were like,
that.
"Oh, I like them."
Just
Yes,
like they
because
didn't
it's like
think
a-
about making a
and it's-
bridge for Arcane in ARAM when they did the whole Arcane event. Like they didn't think about that. It could have
Yeah.
printed money.
But StarGuardians are better than
Maybe in
this because
season two.
you actually play as the StarGuardian skins in the game, so you already get hooked on how good they are.
Odyssey was that too, wasn't it? That you'd use the
Yes,
skins in
Odyssey was the
Odyssey?
same. Yes.
Yeah, and then you play it, and you're like, man, I want to be able to use this skin outside of Odyssey. Purchase skin.
Unless
Like,
it's
it's-
six.
Yep.
Okay, well, Ziggs was cool. That Ziggs was like a free reward though if you
I
beat the highest
know.
difficulty.
Yeah.
That's what I like. You go back. It's one generosity with playing, offering new experiences that we've never seen before, and the event isn't just a crap ton of skins. That's kind of like Odyssey had what 6 skins. That was it. Like the skins were a portion of the event, not the focus of the event. That's what I get with
That's why I
High Noon and
said
StarGuardian
just
stuff.
make money and run with it with this time. At least it feels like it.
It's the easiest way to do it. Like, well, I'd say like it obviously takes work to make all these skins, but it's just the fact that that's where all the resources are going into the events. Like they're not going into
Nah, the
new game
resources
modes or
went
new
for the
experiences.
visual novel.
It's
All the
frustrating.
resources went for that.
It's frustrating because we have living proof that they can do better, and
Oh,
that
yeah,
they've done
100%.
better in the past.
They know, and I think they really know they can do better, but they just either don't have the resource or like cannot convince the right people to actually do those things.
I cannot be convinced that they don't have the resources to do it.
I mean,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
by
yeah.
resource, I mean like man resource, like manpower. It's like
Yeah,
they have the
like,
money,
yes.
but they need devs for that.
They've got a lot of devs swapping teams, going on to
Yeah.
RD right now.
Yeah, it's
And
I don't
like
know.
Mordog, Rowan, I mean latency and all that, all of those people aren't working on League anymore, so they don't know. Like,
Yeah.
they
That is
don't
that is
code
the most
stuff.
painful of truth that we have. Yeah.
Like they don't work there, so like they have to get new people who are able to code without breaking the entire fucking game. And look where we are. We have bugs here and there. Vandal is still making videos about bugs that are like 10 years old.
didn't he
I
say
still
that they
blame the
made
block
that
builder for that.
they had like the Scion bug that was supposedly finally fixed, and then he sent the video that they
Yeah.
didn't actually fix it.
Nope.
It's fucking sad, dude. But yeah, I think that's the issue. They have all the money in the world. They just don't have the devs that know and can work on these things.
That's why Wild Rift gets such good stuff, because they actually have
Yeah.
an engine that people know how to use.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Riot August to accidentally ship one of his memes.
Oh, that would be funny, yeah.
If any of those, let him do like what Ziggs can do to turrets, except when the turret's at 10% HP, Set can ult the turret.
Oh yeah.
That would be fun. Maybe one day we'll get PvE.
One day. Project
Don't-
F,
don't
that's
get
where it's gonna be, right?
It's gonna save League.
You guys wanna take a bet right now? That what, like the PvE first or Nikki LPP first?
Can I vote neither?
No, you cannot. You have to take a bet. Like you have to.
Fuck.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Both are so equally
yeah,
unlikely
that's
to
the thing.
happen.
That's a really tough one in the end.
I think they actually took the hit, and I think they were like, oh, people actually want PvE.
Oh, I thought
I
you would be
think-
like, oh yeah, no, they took the hint. They're gonna open the PvPs.
No. I think the community, was really outspoken about this, and I think they were like, oh, maybe they
It's
would
still
like that.
infuriating when you've been like battling to get PvE for so many years, and now people actually wake up because it's been 5 years and they be like, oh yeah, like PvE was fine, haha. Yeah. And now people will never know what it was to play the StarGuardian event. Or like the Odyssey event.
What Odyssey, yeah.
Or even the Threshold. I mean, any of those game modes,
Oh, yeah, the
like they will
Threshold.
never know. Yeah.
Hey, maybe we can make an emulator and bring it back for the players, because
Yeah,
Call it
Riot
Chrono
wouldn't
Shift.
Riot wouldn't shut that
Chrono
down,
Shift.
right?
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie, I was legit tempted to remake the StarGuardian game mode in Unreal Engine a couple of weeks back.
We could probably do the Thrash one in like a few days.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Don't even.
I mean, even the StarGuardian,
it.
because like StarGuardian one, if you have like the videos of like all the script is just literally like the same all the time.
Yeah, but with Thrash, we could just use like asset store stuff, so Riot can't get pissy.
I mean, as long as it's free to play, they shouldn't be PC about it.
With them doing Riot Forge, they're
True.
they're a bit more antsy about using assets in games.
I mean, yeah, then yeah, we should actually make that, like remake
Like
some
it's
kind
totally
of...
fair. It's totally fair. It's
Yeah.
like they it's like that fighting game, the fan-made fighting game. How they like okayed that, like, yeah, sure, you can do that, and then eventually they're like, oh, we're gonna start making our own fighting game team with developers, and they're like, yeah, you know how we said this is okay? Yeah,
It's
we
not
kinda-
anymore.
Yeah,
We should be hearing stuff
perfect
about it
that,
recently, right?
Riot have been like super lenient with people using that IP, and
Yeah,
like,
then
in
yeah, we
crazy
should make a... Hey, Necrid, let's get onto it. Like, make the... Because you also know, like, how to code stuff within Unreal Engine. Let's make, like, a copy of the Thresh game mode, at least. For
Would they actually
posterity.
work for like multiple people to work
What do
on
you
it
mean?
at once? I don't know how to work with other people. I work
Wow.
alone. I don't even have an editor.
I work
know how to
alone,
work with people.
but I
You-
ask
you got people who
files
do
to
voice.
Chibiin and Declan, like, all the
Oh
time.
yeah, I don't know how to like get files.
Yeah, it's fine. No worry. We'll teach you.
Your big Ruination video, you worked with people for that.
True.
No, I did it. I mean, yeah,
You
like I
did.
sent them
You
the
got them
script
to do their voices for it. And
Ah,
Yeah, I made your second
really,
cheat
art,
video.
I'm a really good voice
backgrounds.
actor.
you got them to do the art backgrounds and stuff as well.
Yeah, so
Bruh.
yeah.
Can I be out of topic for like 1 second?
Uh-huh.
One, you're done.
Thorners sent, okay, how much do I need to pay so you stop being French? Genuine question. This is a DM that I just received mid podcast.
You know, he's got a point though.
Valid comment. Valid
Yeah,
comment.
that is true.
I think we should ignore that comment and wrap up the podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
Necrit
man.
needs to go to bed
Aw,
because his
Yeah.
wife doesn't like sleeping alone.
Aw,
Yeah.
What a boomer.
Actually, I'm gonna grind Wild Rift in bed, but
Yeah, you were also late, so that's all your fault anyway.
that is true.
True.
yes. That is
Yeah.
very much.
I wasn't late.
Nah. Nah, you were on point, Dams. Just like your videos.
Yeah,
Always on time.
sure.
I mean, I'm just noting, you said 14 days, so you have to release
Yeah.
before August 14. Like, this video is gonna be a proof of that.
Yes.
You giving them extra day there.
Oh, true. We're the
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, the 13.
I was gonna say this.
No, it's not 13. No,
No,
it's 31st for me. So 14.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, also, like, when the episode is gonna come out, it's gonna be, like, the first, so yeah, it's gonna be 14. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, true.
10 more billion. So I stopped being French. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, I typed to wrap it up. Fucking hell, I'm getting bullied.
How does it feel, Frenchie? How does it feel?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bully you on Discord in like a couple minutes. Don't worry, big guy.
You already do anyway. Like, this is no threat. This is just normal interaction.
I'm just gonna start a game of Spellboy, be like, hey, Nikki, LPP win, fucker. Alright, well, good night, everyone. Goodbye. Have a good day for those who listen to it on Spotify or like YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, because it's always a day there.
Yeah.
100%.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, blah blah blah. Send me money so I can buy coffee.
What, do you have a Ko-Fi link?
Do I have a what?
During these cold days.
Oh,
What was it? The Ko-Fi.
the,
I
the,
love that it's specifically coffee.
I mean, I would like to have enough money to buy a mocap shoot to make more shit posts, but it's very expensive and I don't earn money through YouTube. So unless people really subscribe and like donate and stuff like that, it's gonna be hard to like buy this sort of things.
One day.
Yeah,
One day.
one day. Yeah. All right. Bye.
All right. Goodbye.
Catch you
Goodbye.
later.
Wow.
Woo.